Welcome in, fans. You're looking live at the Victoria Youth Sports Complex as today we have a Red River Athletic Conference doubleheader and the Battle of the Big Cats between Texas A&M San Antonio and A&M-Victoria. The hosts, A&M-Victoria, on a hot streak right now, 10-2 after sweeping a Red River Athletic Conference series against Texas College to open up conference play. 10-2 matches their best start since 2017 when that team went 12-2 and eventually finished 33-19. Looking to replicate that magic. Meanwhile, it's been a good start for A&M San Antonio, who's 9-3, looking to make some noise in the Red River this year after sweeping Jarvis Christian to open up conference play last week in Hawkins, Texas. It's the 25th meeting all-time. A&M Victoria owns a 20-4 edge in that series, but it was A&M San Antonio who got the better of the Jaguars from Victoria last time out in the Red River Athletic Conference tournament. A 2-0 win for A&M San Antonio. Let's go ahead and set the starting lineups for you right now. First for the visitors from A&M San Antonio. Leading off, the right fielder, number 5, Kaylee Barlow. Followed by the left fielder, number 21, Cristiana Luera. Then the first baseman, number 8, Samara Aguilera, batting third. The designated player, number 32, Kaylia Flaherty, batting cleanup. Batting fifth is the pitcher, number 26, Chrislyn Corral. Followed by the shortstop, number 1, Karina Perez. Then the center fielder, number 2, Alyssa Arnall. Then batting eighth is the third baseman, 00, Ashlyn Weinert. And the second baseman, number 18, Tori Campos. Rounds out the lineup. In the flanks is the catcher, number 7, Jordan Henry. For the Jaguars, they line up like this. It's Cameron Wardlow leading it off and playing right field, followed by the center fielder, Alyssa Carter. The third baseman, Angelina Morales. The designated player, number 15, Cristela Trevino, is in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 32, Kitty Coe. Batting sixth, first baseman, number 29, Emily Mayo. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 8, Daisy Fuentes. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 9, Faith Hoover. Batting ninth is the shortstop, number 12, Maddie Carr. And in the circle today is the sophomore from Walla Walla, Washington, Zoe Hardy. We'll have plenty to talk about her team-leading ERA, former Red River Athletic Conference Pitcher of the Week. She's had a great start to the year, so we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have first pitch with the Battle of the Big Cats here in Victoria, Texas. Time for first pitch here in Victoria. Zoe Hardy getting ready to face A&M San Antonio here in the Battle of the Big Cats. Second conference series for both teams, and they both come into today 3-0. It's going to be Kaylee Barlow to lead it off for the Jaguars from San Antonio. Hardy deals the first pitch, called strike. And we are underway here on a beautiful Friday evening in South Texas. 85 degrees, wind blowing right to left across the field at a comfortable 7 miles an hour, gust potentially up to 15. As Hardy rocks and fires the 0-1 high for a ball, and the count's even. Time called by Kitty Coe. As I mentioned, these are the 25th, 26th, and 27th meetings all time between now the two closest A&M schools in the NAIA, A&M-Victoria and A&M San Antonio. It was named the Battle of the Big Cats ahead of the 25-26 school year. Swing and a miss, 1-2 now. And Hardy ahead early on. Hardy looking for a strikeout to open up this game. 1-2 on the way. And it misses low. Count evens, 2-2. Hardy leads the team in ERA at, we'll finish that after this 2-2. Ground ball, right side. Daisy Fuentes has it and over to first in time for out number one. Easy 4-3 put out for out number one as Hardy wins that one. Guerra fouls this pitch off. Hardy leads the team 1.22 ERA and 23 innings pitched. He's a perfect 4-0 in the record column. 0-1. This one lifted left field right at Faith Hoover, though. And there's two gone. Two outs brings up Samara Aguilera, the left-handed hitting first baseman. And she takes first pitch high and inside for a ball. Aguilera, 13th start for her, hitting .441, is the senior from El Paso, Texas. One-0. Called strike. And it counts 1-1. There have been a number of close games between these two. Last year, 3 of the 5 were decided by 2 runs or fewer. Called strike 2. So now 2-2. One, two. Misses. Now it's 2-2. Hardy trying to win this battle here in a scoreless top of the first inning at the Victoria Youth Sports Complex. A&M Victoria wearing their red pinstripe uniforms. Ground ball right side. Fuentes, it goes through her legs. That's going to go down as an error with 2 outs. So that brings up Kayla Flaherty with a 2-out base runner. Flaherty, a freshman from right down the road in Rockport, takes a pitch high, 1-0. Flaherty hitting .370 through 10 games, now her 11th game, 10th start of the year, 1-0. Called strike at the belt, 1-1. This one popped up and foul, and it's 1-2. It's a 1-2 count for Hardy. She fires the 1-2. That one is high, and the wild pitch advances the runner. So it's a 2-2 count, a runner in scoring position for Flaherty, who has 6 RBIs this season in a limited sample size, 10 for 27 at the plate, but some danger in the bat from the former Pirate as she calls time. Does not get it granted. 2-2. Low, and the count goes full, 3-2. Hardy last week was strong. Did not allow an earned run. 3-2. High, ball 4. That'll bring up the pitcher, Chrislyn Corral, hitting for herself. And why not? She's hitting .304 this season. 12 games played, 11th start of the year for her. She takes a ball. Must have just missed off the plate. .1-0 from Hardy with 2 on. Called strike right at the belt. One. Fouled off. Hardy ahead 1-2 here, looking to get out of the inning. It was a quick 1-2 to retire Barlow and Loera. 1-2. Ground ball right side. Morales snags it, steps on third, and that'll do it. It's a scoreless frame. A&M San Antonio straightens a pair. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here on the A&M Victoria Sports Network. It'll be Cameron Wardlow leading it off for A&M-Victoria. And that one runs inside, and it catches a piece of the umpire for ball one. Wardlow, freshman, hitting .370 this season. Wardlow has been good at getting on base this season as well, posting a .469 on base percentage, and she's ahead 2-0 here. Here comes the 2-0 from Chrislyn Corral, and that one misses. The last thing you want to do is put Wardlow on. There's a 3-0. Ball four. And that'll bring up Alyssa Carter. Now it's Alyssa Carter. Runner goes. It's a called strike. The throw in time. 2-6 on the putout, and that's rare. Cameron Wardlow caught stealing. So now the bases are empty for Alyssa Carter, who's hitting .393 this season. That's fourth on the team. The Sugar Land native waits on the 0-1. Lines this one into right field. That's going to drop, and it's a single for Alyssa Carter. And that'll bring up Angelina Morales. And Angelina Morales takes a called strike. And now it's an 0-1 count. Morales, who's hitting .500 to lead the team, has even the count 1-1. Morales fouls off the 1-1 from Corral. Chrislyn Corral, sophomore from El Paso, Texas, went to Socorro High School. Has been phenomenal in the circle this season. 6-1 record, 3.50 ERA in 8 appearances. 8th start for her. Ground ball through the middle. Station to station. And the Jags operating well here. So now it's Cristela Trevino after back-to-back singles here. And the Alice native takes a called strike. With that hit, as now 0-2. To Ella Trevino. Corral deals. Misses inside, counts even 1-2. With a runner in scoring position this year, A&M-Victoria is hitting .429. That's really good. They also are hitting .422 with runners on. This one popped up on the infield, and the second baseman, Tori Campos, has it. So a P4. As Coe takes a called strike. Coe takes one low. It's 1-1. The freshman from Coons, Texas, hitting .333. That's part of the reason A&M-Victoria's offense ranks 20th nationally with a .371 team batting average. Coe takes ball too low. Two-one. Called strike two. It counts even 2-2 here with two gone. A&M-Victoria has 32 two-out RBIs. They've been productive in these situations as Coe takes that one high and the count goes full 3-2. Runners will get a lead off second and first. Payoff pitch on the way. Popped up and foul. We'll do the payoff pitch once again from Corral. Coe lifts this one, foul territory, left side, and gathered for out number 3. So the Jags get a pair on, but nothing comes of it. We're scoreless as we go to the second here in Victoria. Bottom of the second. No score here, as it's 6, 7, and 8 due up for A&M San Antonio. Facing off against Zoe Hardy, who deals the first pitch to Perez. Ground ball, high chopper. Carr backs up, throws over in a stretch by Mayo. Oh my goodness, what a play. No, first pitch to Alyssa Arnall misses. It's 1-0. Arnall, sophomore from Humboldt, went to Atascocita High School. Wild stomping grounds. 1-0. What a snag at third by Morales. Over to first and back-to-back web gems. So now brings up the third baseman, Ashlyn Weinert. 353 hitter this season. She takes a ball outside. 1-0. Called strike. It's 1-1. Hardy, team leading 20 strikeouts, 1-1. Lifted left field, right into the glove of Faith Hoover, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless here in Victoria. So now it's Emily Mayo to lead it off here in the bottom half of the second. That one runs in and hits her. And that'll bring up Daisy Fuentes. Or no, they're going to say it was a foul ball. So it's 0-1, and Mayo lifts this one deep, right center field, and it's to the wall. It's extra bases and a leadoff double for Mayo. Now Daisy Fuentes squares the bunt and pops it foul. Third hit of the game for the Jaguars of A&M Victoria. As I mentioned, this is formally a rivalry series between the two newest members in the A&M system with athletics, and it's 0-2. One and two now. Fuentes, a Victoria native, transferred from Western Texas College, where she went after her high school days at Victoria West, and she's worked the count even 2-2. She's hitting 280, but 6 RBIs this season. She's in an RBI spot here, lifts this one high on the infield, but Campos is there for out number 1. One gone, and that brings up Faith Hoover. She takes the ball inside. This is formally a rivalry series. The scoreboard favors A&M Victoria. Hoover drives this one into the outfield, and it's going to fall. And it's going to be runners on the corners here. Maddie Carr coming up. Carr swings through that one. Fouls it off. It's 0-1 for the Texas City native and product of San Jacinto College. 0-1. Carr takes that one high. Now the 1-1 from Chrislyn Kraut. Runner goes, bunt squared, the throw to home in time. What a play by Corral to shovel it home and get the lead runner. Emily Mayo, head coach Lindsay Ortiz, is going to dispute that call. She thinks Mayo got in under the tag. But the home plate umpire was there, and it will go down as a fielder's choice and a 1-3 on the runner at third. So now that brings up Cameron Wordlow. And it's 1-0 to Wordlow, who reached via a walk her first time up. Wordlow, freshman, also from Texas City, went to Texas City High School. Second plate appearance and as many innings for her, and she fouls that one off. It's 1-2. It's a 1-2 count now to that one misses low. It's 2-2. Two count on the way to Wardlow. Pitch on the way. Lined foul. Two on the way to Wardlow. Chop to the third baseman. Weinert, the throw in time. And so the Jags come up empty-handed. We go to the third, no score here in Victoria. Welcome back here to the Victoria Youth Sports Complex. Joining me now is special guest A&M Victoria President Dr. Christian Hardigree. And Dr. Hardigree, it's got to feel good to be back out at a softball field. I know throwing out the first pitch had to bring back a lot of memories as a dual sport athlete, including a softball player at Grinnell. Just what's it mean to be back out here and see a great crowd?
It's so incredible to see how many people turned out to watch today's game and to participate and support our young ladies. They are doing such an incredible job. I'll also tell you, Sam, it's humbling. It's been 35 years-ish since I've pitched a ball, and nothing makes you say to yourself, oh, Lordy, let's not let this go too sideways. One of my teammates actually said, one of the people on our team, it's like, hey, I told you should be practicing. And I was like, yeah, just didn't have that opportunity this week. So, but it was great. It's a lot of fun, a lot of energy out here. Man, these women are incredible. And so I just hope anybody who hasn't been out here to watch our softball team gets a chance to. They're 10-2 right now, killing it.
10-2 and looking to continue this run they've started. As I mentioned earlier on the broadcast, this match is their best start since 2017. They started 12-2 that year. They're 3-0 in conference play as this one's bunted by Kaylee Barlow. The throw over to first in time to get the runner. And Dr. Hardigree, I mean, just talk about your experience as an athlete and how that's helped you throughout your career, not only as an educator, but also as an attorney and just throughout life in general.
You know, it's really interesting. I was reading an article the other day. It said 94% of women in the C-suite were actually student athletes. And I think about what it brings to you. I mean, there's an element, whether it's your folks here, your friends here, a significant other, whomever's watching from the stands, of just pressure on you. And so much of it gets in your own head, but it teaches you to be poised. It teaches you to focus on what you're trying to accomplish, in this case, whether it's hitting the ball, catching a ball, fielding, whatever. And I think it's really the kind of life skills are important for any young person to develop in any sport, and so what a great opportunity to see and to be in support of folks on this journey.
As Christiana Luera bunts her way on, Dr. Hardigree, just talk about what it's been like, brought on late October, and just kind of you've hit the ground running. Just what's it been like being in Victoria and seeing the support from everyone, not just in athletics, but for this entire transition?
Yeah, Victoria is one of the most incredible communities I've ever seen. How warm and generous. There's such a sense of community. People have just been as kind and gracious as they could be. And gosh, they're so in support of Texas A&M University-Victoria. And it's because there's so many Aggies here in our community. And that's just, it's great to be embraced within a family. There's so many great opportunities for our school as we launch our agribusiness and our aviation programs and get ready to launch our engineering next fall. So there's just a lot going on. By the way, and I know our listeners don't get a chance to see you in action, but Sam here is toggling between this live broadcast, announcing and keeping stats. So he's doing a yeoman's job, and for those of you out there, just know that he is killing it.
Well, we try. I mean, that's kind of the beauty of the NAIA is there's you got to wear a lot of hats and you got to be able to do a lot of things. And, as a former athlete myself, I love that. It's Samara Aguilera here in an 0-2 count against Zoe Hardy, who calls time. You've got to be impressed with Zoe Hardy. I mean, I'm sure you've heard it from Coach Ortiz about just the way she goes about it, and she's proven it with what she's done on the field and so far here. As she throws this 0-2, this ground ball right side, Mayo has it, and she goes home. The throw not in time, and A&M San Antonio opens the scoring. And I guess that's the announcer's jinx, unfortunately. It's going to get us every now and then, but, you've got to be impressed with just the work ethic, not just of these players, but the coaches and everything, kind of seeing what everyone's been able to do with their programs, baseball, soccer, golf, everyone's been good. Just how encouraging is that to you for the future of A&M Victoria as a university?
It's incredibly encouraging. I one of the first things I said, even just visiting the campus, is, my goal is we're going to grow athletics. When we think about our student athletes, we have 169 student athletes representing our university this year, and that's amazing. But gosh, I'd really love to see that at 300, 350. And so how do we build in new sports that really fit with our region and that match opportunities for us to excel? And so that's a great chance for us to really hone in on, is it basketball? Is it volleyball? Is it incorporating some of our club sports into maybe under our athletics umbrella? We have a great shotgun club. We have a volleyball club. We've hosted some tournaments on campus. And so I think there's some really great opportunities for us to evaluate what makes sense. Dance, cheer, bowling. I think that was suggested recently. And honestly, I have not been paying attention to the bowling circuit, but knowing the hot South Texas sun, maybe that's a good choice.
Indoor sports are definitely welcome, especially on a day like today when it's 85 degrees in, late February. I made the joke to you before the game, hey, this is South Texas. You coming from USF, St. Petersburg, you're kind of used to this, but I mean, it's the running joke. We only have 2 weeks of winter, and we don't really know when they are. But, you talked about the aviation program, and that's one that I really find interesting because, it's one of those niche programs. Can you explain a little more about that?
Yeah, with what's going on at the Victoria Airport, the grant that they got to expand the runway or to redo the runway, they're, I believe, applying for a grant to expand the terminal. And we have 60 to 80 flights a day that come in and out of the airport. A lot of those are military flights. So how do we really capitalize on that. We know that we're facing a pilot shortage, so our program has a pilot track, but we also know that there's a shortage of air traffic controllers, and so people who manage airports, and so we're looking at that as well.
And Alyssa Carter opens up the inning with a pop out to the pitcher. That'll bring up Angelina Morales. And, really enjoying all of that. Just have you had a moment to breathe? I know you were at the stock show earlier. I mean, we've got cowbells here. Just getting to go to some of these and kind of being embedded and seeing what's important to this community and being able to know that this university can deliver on helping that out as this one's popped up and foul out of play. Just what's that done for you in terms of driving home the mission that A&M has said they've wanted, that that best serves this community? How has those community interactions really helped you with that?
When you think about to be a great university, you really have to serve your community, particularly as a regional public institution. And so, and every great community needs that place where people can reskill, retool, that they can learn new knowledge, skill, and abilities so they can move forward in ways that help our communities. And
Morales flies out to center field. Sorry to cut you off there, Dr. Hardigree. Now that'll bring up Cristela Trevino.
No worries. I think it's a really great, again, skill set that you're just demonstrating here, Sam. So, for the aviation, we have a pilot track and a airport management track, and both of those are very relevant, not just to our immediate region, but to the state of Texas and beyond. And then agribusiness. I mean, if you think about the industries that have helped move Texas forward, obviously agri-life and agribusiness is a huge area in that, and such an instrumental portion of the brand of the A&M system. And so for us to be able to start offering programs in that field is really, really exciting.
Now it's Cristela Trevino, an 0-1 count to the Alice native. Going to see a lot of Texans on this roster as she takes the 0-1 at the knees, 0-2, and that's kind of another thing that has been talked about, is making sure that we are recruiting locally. We are recruiting, hyper locally. Alice about an hour and a half down the road as that one runs in and hits her, and it's a 2-out base runner for A&M-Victoria. But when you see a roster like this, mostly players from around this area, what's that do for you and understanding that athletics can kind of lead the way in terms of the recruiting our area?
Athletics is the front door to an institution, and I love seeing so many Texans here on our rosters. It's exciting, and it also means that there's not just a sense of pride in our institution, pride in our state. And the families come and they travel, and the siblings come and they see what's going on, and it's just to me, it's a way to keep it home. Texas, awesome. So let's keep it local.
Speaking of a Texan, it's Kitty Coe, and she's about as Texan as you can get. Grew up barrel racing. She's got an 0-1 count, and she lifts this one deep left field to the wall. Trevino going into third. It's a 2-out double for Kitty Coe, and the Jags are threatening.
Kitty, kitty, meow. Bring in the roar. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I guess this is the perfect time for someone named Kitty Coe to step up. The battle of the big cats, and now she's got the Jaguars threatening here with runners on second and third, 2 outs. They have 32 2-out RBIs this season, and mentioned what the scoreboard says in the overall battle of the big cats. A&M-Victoria 4, A&M San Antonio 1. 2 wins today or throughout this series would help A&M-Victoria as that one gets down. Mayo delivers. 1-run scores. Coe comes around. It's a 2-run double. Emily Mayo. Jags. A&M-Victoria in front. 2-1. How about that, Dr. Hardigree?
Look at these Jaguars roar. Man, they just brought it big time. That's fantastic. Great to see that. Great to see the celebration going on in the dugout. That's just too cool. Awesome.
The second baseman, number 8, Daisy Fuentes.
And for Emily Mayo, just her third and fourth RBIs today. And the inning's not over. That brings up a local product. Daisy Fuentes grew up here, played her high school ball right on this field, and she's having a fantastic year. She wishes her average was up. It came in at 280 to start the day, but she's been a phenomenal Gold Gloves second baseman, and as you know all too well, defense wins championships, especially in softball. And the bat will come along as long as you're playing good defense. But seeing a player like Daisy who went to JUCO, then decided, hey, I want to come back, there's a lot for me, staying on the recruiting trail as that one gets away. Wild pitch advances Mayo to third. Seeing that and seeing that players who are from here are starting to realize, hey, I can stay home, I can do that. There's been a big push in baseball, soccer, and golf to do the same, but there's been that push for a while in softball. But seeing a player like that come back home and deliver, what's that mean to you on the recruiting topic?
Am I on? All right. So
You're on.
I think it's incredible. I want to, sarcasm in my family is a love language. So I want to say she's got a little home field advantage. But having Daisy back on a field that she played in high school and as a youth, that's just what an incredible feeling for her to come back now and have young people in the stands cheering for her. That's a full circle moment. It's pretty cool.
Fuentes draws a 2-out walk to put runners on the corners. And now Chrislyn Corral in some trouble as Faith Hoover comes to the plate.
Left fielder, number 9, Faith Hoover.
And now with Faith Hoover up, runners on the corners here. Dangerous, fouls that one off. I mentioned you played volleyball and softball at Grinnell College during your college days. Did you have a preference? Which one was your favorite, or were you've said you're a competitor, so I imagine you love both, just being able to compete. But if you had to choose, which one was your favorite?
So that's kind of hard. I'll say bummer.
Pop out to end the inning, but the Jaguars from A&M-Victoria plate 2 runs, take the lead. We'll let Dr. Hardigree finish her thought as we're getting ready to go to the fourth here at this youth sports complex.
Yeah, volleyball and softball. I didn't start playing volleyball until my junior year of high school, and had just never lived in a region that was a big sport. And I probably just naturally was a better volleyball player than a softball player. But I love the sense of being on the field and playing softball. And I played softball, actually played when I lived in Texas. I used to live in Denton, Texas as a kiddo. So I played there for high school. We moved back to Georgia, and my first 2 years of high school was slow pitch. And so when you go from fast pitch to slow pitch, you're like, well, that's a different thing. And then my junior year, I changed schools, and that's where I actually started playing volleyball, but they didn't have a softball team. So went out for the guys' baseball team. So that's different. And then my senior year, moved to Wisconsin and started playing fast pitch again. So I probably never got a chance to settle into softball in a way that would have allowed as much consistency as if I'd stayed in the same version of it for the whole time. But I love it. And I love the camaraderie. You see these ladies over here supporting and cheering for each other. And you see, you see people, doing great things on the field, both in a serious sense and a non-serious sense. And I say that like I love the Savannah Bananas and what they've done to baseball, just in terms of a marketing view. But they're still incredibly talented athletes. And so when I think about opportunities for our ladies, there's just such a great future ahead for them.
Leading off the pitcher, number 26, Kristen Corral.
Well, Dr. Hardegree, we don't want to take up too much of your time, but we appreciate you stopping by, and we're looking forward to everything that's coming forward for this university, and we're really excited about it.
Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it. Nice job.
Now it's going to be Chrislyn Corral to lead it off here in the top of the fourth. A&M Victoria in front, 2-1. After a 2-run frame in the third, they answer back. This one right into Wardlow's glove as Corral can't get a hit there. An L9. Called strike to Karina Perez. As Zoe Hardy still out there. 0-1. Ground ball foul. It's 0-2. One gone here, and it's Karina Perez who grounded out her last time up. 0 for 1. 0-2. Chopped foul. Hardy has yet to pick up a strikeout today. 0-2. Called strike 3. Hardy right on cue. #21st strikeout of the year for the Walla Walla, Washington native. Diving stop in the hole by Maddie Carr, but it's going to be a single by Arnall and a 2-out base runner. Called strike to Weinart. Oh, 1. Hardy wants another sign. She has it from Coe. 0-1. Misses 1-1. Weinert flied out to end the second. Good crowd on hand as Weinert waits on the 1-1. It's now 1-2. Hardy was named Red River Athletic Conference Pitcher of the Week after the LSUA tournament a few weeks ago. Deals the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Couple of strikeouts strand the runner. A&M Victoria. holds A&M San Antonio scoreless. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 2-1 A&M Victoria in front. Maddie Carr has opened up with a single. And now that'll bring up Cameron Wardlow. So Madison Carr gets the second, and that one gets away. Now Carr at third after the wild pitch. Leadoff double for her. So with runners on third and less than 2 outs, A&M Victoria has gotten 35 RBIs from 49 opportunities. It's 1-0 count to Wardlow. Wardlow takes a called strike. New pitcher into the game is number 3, Skylar Ramos. Ground ball left side, throw over to first in time for out number 1. Carter shows bunt and pulls it back. Ramos, 4th appearance for her, an 0-2 win-loss record. Deals the 1-0, called strike, and it's 1-1. 4.42 ERA in 6 1/3 innings pitched. Just one start for her. 6 runs on 9 hits. 4 of those runs earned. It's 2-1 now. Opponents hitting .346 against Ramos. This one skied foul. Here comes the 2-2. Line into center field. Alyssa Carter delivers an RBI single. So Angelina Morales behind 0-1 after the RBI single by Alyssa Carter. Now it's 0-2. Morales now on a 5-game hitting streak. So is Alyssa Carter after 2 hits today for the Sugar Land native. Has A&M-Victoria up 3-1 here, 0-2. This one lifted right field and gathered by Barlow for out number 2. First pitch to Trevino, misses. It's 1-0. Trevino reached after getting hit by a pitch and came around to score the tying run on a 2-run double by Emily Mayo. It's 2-0 to the Alice native now. Ramos, native of Kingsville, Texas, went to Riviera Colfer High School. Called strike 1, 2-1 now. So A&M-Victoria able to breathe a little bit, but they know how close these games can be. This one dropping, and it's going to be a base hit for Trevino. Carter goes to third, and it's runners on the corners with 2 outs for Kitty Coe. Couple of hits in this inning, and A&M-Victoria not going quietly as Coe grounds that one foul. Ooh, diving play by Weiner. Also, Kaylia Flaherty is catching. It's a 1-1 count down to Kitty Coe. Coe doubled her last time up. Squares around on that one, but goes foul. It's 1-2. Last year in the 5 meetings between these two teams, 3 of them were decided by 2 runs or fewer. Coe, ground ball, diving play by the shortstop over to second in time. to end the threat, but not before A&M-Victoria plays another. They lead 3-1 as we go to the fifth inning here in Victoria. That'll be Tori Campos leading it off. Here in a 3-1 game, ground ball up the middle. Fuentes stabs it, flips it to the shortstop Madison Carr. There was no play there. It's going to go down as a single. It's Kaylee Barlow, 0 for 1, had to sacrifice her last time up in the third. Squares around for that one and goes around. It's 0-1. Barlow, a junior from Shepherd, Texas. Oh, 1. This one lifted, shallow outfield, but gathered by Faith Hoover, and there's one out. So now it's Christiana Luera, and that one misses high. From Zoe Hardy, it's a 1-0 count. Talked about Hardy's performance in the circle. Walla Walla, Washington native, transferred from A&M Corpus, 1-0 in there, 1-1. Prior to that was at University of Central Arkansas. One misses. It's 2-1. Hardy, last time out, pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, struck out 4 against Texas College as A&M-Victoria went on to win 21-1, 2-1. That one dropped down. Mayo not going to have a play, and it's going to go down as a bunt single. Tying run on for A&M San Antonio as this one grounded through the middle. 1 run will score. The throw in time. What a play from the center fielder, Alyssa Carter, to gun down the runner. So now the first pitch to Kaylia Flaherty is high. Anissa Rodriguez, a junior from El Paso, is running at second for Aguilera, representing the tying run. 1-0. High, 2-0. Three runs, 9 hits, 1 error for A&M-Victoria. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the visitors from San Antonio. From Hardy. Ground ball right side. Throw over to first from Morales in time. A&M San Antonio plates 1, but they strand another. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-2 our score here at the Youth Sports Complex. Emily Mayo leads it off and looking to keep her hot streak going. A couple of doubles for her today, including a couple of RBIs. First pitch misses to Mayo. As it's 6, 7, and 8 due up. That one's high, 2-0. As I mentioned, A&M-Victoria decked out, all red, pinstripe uniforms, gold stripes, gold numbers and letters. As Mayo grounds this one foul, it's 2-1. A&M-Victoria across the front. Gold socks. It's a very clean look. I think the players really like it. But I was told to beware of the uniform combo that they're going to use tomorrow. And that kind of has me terrified. I don't know what they could do. Mayo skies this one, shallow center field. That's dangerous. It's a 3-hit game for Mayo. That's a seeing eye single for her. So now Daisy Fuentes up, takes a called strike. Fuentes with an 0-1 count. The Victoria native grounds that one. Fair ball. Fuentes thought it was foul. And now there's going to be a discussion. We'll see here. As of right now, it's a 5-3 put out as the home plate umpire conferring with his partner in the field. And there seems to be a little bit of confusion, maybe. So, yeah, they'll say foul ball. It's an 0-2 count to Fuentes, which makes sense. The ball hit on the other side of the foul line. Oh, 2 on the way. Fouled off.
Hey, you're on it, Days. You're on it, baby.
0-2. Fuentes softly hit. Chance for 2. Not in time. It's going to be a fielder's choice. 4-6 on Mayo. Faith Hoover with a strike. Lifts this one. Dangerous place, but gathered by the second baseman Campos, and there are 2 gone for Maddie Carr. Madison Carr, 1 for 2 today. Started off with a ball from Skylar Ramos. And counts now even 1-1. Last time up, Carr doubled down the line and came around to score on Alyssa Carter's RBI single. Right now, that's the difference in this 3-2 game. Here in the bottom of the 5th, 3-0. I thought I heard the umpire call a strike. Carr takes ball 4. That'll bring up Cameron Word. Pinch hitter is going to be Taylor Allen. So now it's Taylor Allen. And a pinch hit spot with 2 on, 2 outs here in a 1-run ball game. Freshman from Caddo Mills, Texas, former Fox. 1-0 from Ramos. Fouled off. Allen had a good swing on that one, just a little under it. That one misses, 2-1. Waiting on deck is Alyssa Carter. And I don't know if A&M San Antonio wants to know. The Jaguars percentage with the bases loaded. Three one. Called, strike 2, count goes full here. That one was close. Ramos gets the benefit of the doubt. Payoff pitch on the way. Runners will get a head start. Allen lifts this one into center field right at Arnall, and that'll do it. So the Jags get a couple on. We go to the 6th, still a 1-run ball game here in Victoria. So now it's Chrislyn Corral, who started off in the circle for A&M San Antonio, now the designated player. She went 3 innings, gave up 2 runs on 6 hits with 2 walks, no strikeouts for her. She's ahead 1-0 here to Zoe Hardy into her 6th inning of work, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Hardy just one strikeout today, 1-1. Grounded foul. One, two. Line drive into left field. It's going to be a base hit for Chrislyn Corral and the leadoff batter on for A&M San Antonio. Hardy starts off Emily Palacio with a strike. And now Palacio behind 0-2. Oh, 2. Swing and a foul ball. Now the 0-2 swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for Hardy. Arnall, ground ball right at the third baseman who goes to second. It's going to go down as a fielder's choice. And then an error. But runners on. Second error of the game for A&M-Victoria, and that one goes 5-hole through Co, and runners going to move up on the wild pitch, both of them. And now assistant coach Cameron Henneke out to talk to Hardy as the go-ahead run is in scoring position. Also got to congratulate Cam and her husband, Drayton, expecting their first child in May. Little baby girl. It's going to be somebody in the office for my son to play with when they get older. Not to mention A&M-Victoria baseball coach Jonathan Stavanoa and his wife Ashley as well. Also expecting a baby in May. The schedule of that, not ideal. Playoff time for both. It's Ashlyn Weiner, who's 0 for 2. 1-0. Called strike. Mound visit works there. It's 1-1. Hardy with the 1-1. This one lined into center field and down. That's going to tie the game, but another beautiful throw by Carter. Now a chance at the plate. Cole makes the play! One run comes home to score, but my goodness. So now it's an 0-1 count, 2 gone here. Tie ball game, 3-3, exactly what you expect in this series. Ground ball left side, Carr has it over to first in time to end the inning, but A&M San Antonio ties it up. We go to the bottom of the 6th with a 3-3 game here on the A&M-Victoria Sports Network. First pitch to Carter is a strike, but the second one is lined into center field. It's a leadoff single. Brings up Angelina Morales. Chopper to short. The throw to first, not in time. 6-4 on the fielder's choice. First pitch is a called strike. One out here, 3-3 game. A&M San Antonio tied it up in the sixth. But a great play, Madison Carr to Kitty Coe. Got it a 3-3 game. This one skied into center field. And over the head of the center fielder, Arnold Morales had to hold up. She's going to hold it third. And it's a one-out double with 2 on for Kitty Coe, a chance to break it open. Looks like there's going to be a pinch runner. It'll be Kelsey Perez, number 4, going in for Cristela Trevino. Kitty Coe takes the first pitch for a strike. It's now 0-1. Time. Kelsey Perez had the wrong helmet on. Oh, 1. Coe lifts this one deep, but foul up the left field line. The wind has calmed down here in Victoria. And now Flaherty coming out to talk to Ramos. A 3-3 game. A&M Victoria in an RBI spot here with 2 on. 2 in scoring position with 1 out. 3 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors. They have not been as productive as they would like. But it brings up Kitty Coe, who doubled her second time up. Takes the 0-2 outside, 1-2. Freshman from Coons, Texas. Down in the Golden Triangle. Has a chance to come up golden here for A&M Victoria, 1-2. Pokes this one into right field and dropping. Kitty Coe delivers. It's an RBI single and A&M Victoria leads 4-3 here in the 6th. Emily Mayo takes the first pitch high for a ball. Running it first base is number 18, Kaylee Rosario. Couple of pinch runners on the base paths now for Lindsay Ortiz's side as Mayo rockets that one foul up the left field line. Here comes the 1-1. Mayo lifts this one center field. Arnall has it, but it's going to be a sac fly to make it 5-3. A&M Victoria. Another productive at bat for Mayo. So now it's Daisy Fuentes. One and one the count. Two gone here for A&M Victoria, leading 5-3. 1-1 foul ball. On the way to Fuentes, looking for her first hit today. That one bounces in there. It's 2-2. She's reached twice on a fielder's choice and a walk. 0 for 2 is the Victoria native. 1-2. High. No, 3-2 now. Full count here. Kaylee Rosario at first will get a jump. Swing and a miss. Fuentes comes up empty. But A&M Victoria doesn't. They play two more. They lead 5-3. They'll look to close it out in the top of the seventh here on the A&M Victoria Sports Network. To the top of the seventh we go, and after a two-run six, A&M Victoria looking to close it out, and Zoe Hardy is still out there in the circle, putting her perfect 4-0 record on the line. First pitch on the way. Bunt shown, called strike to Kaylee Barlow, who's 0 for 2. She's grounded out in all three plate appearances today, with the lone not counting to her average, a sacrifice in the third. She swings through that one. Oh, 2. Lifted center field, but right at Alyssa Carter. Her out number 1. Luera takes ball 1. Five runs, 14 hits, a couple of errors for A&M-Victoria. 1-0. Bunt, drop down. Hardy has it. Throw over to first in time to Fuentes covering. There's 2 gone. Two gone, and now Samara Aguilera represents the last out for A&M San Antonio here in game 1. Holds up the swing there, takes ball 1. One out. In there, 1-1. Hardy has the sign from Coe. 1-1. Fouled off. And A&M San Antonio down to their final strike. Hardy deals the 1-2. Ground ball through for a base hit with 2 outs. Now it's Audrey Kremling, Cuero native. She takes the first pitch high for ball 1. Hardy quickly behind. Two and 0 here with the tying run at the plate in the form of Audrey Kremling, making a return back to her stomping grounds. 2-0 called strike, 2-1. 2-1 on the way from Hardy. Misses, and it's 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 from Hardy. And Kremling draws a 2-out walk to put the tying run on. Called strike to Chrislyn Corral, who scored what was the tying run in the 6th inning after a leadoff single. And she's in a dangerous spot here. But it's an 0-1 count to her. Just misses. 1-1. Two runs in the third for A&M-Victoria to respond to San Antonio's 1. Then another solo run in the 4th. This one lined into right field and down in the gap. 1 run will score. It's going to be an RBI double, 2-run double to tie it. Chrislyn Corral. San Antonio down to their finals out. And Corral able to corral that one at the plate and tie it 5-5 here in the 7th. And now Henneke out of the dugout to talk to Hardy. San Antonio showing why they're 9-3 to open the year. They're just not out of the game. Never out of it. Looking ahead for A&M-Victoria, assuming they can keep it here. It's 8-9-1 due up. That's why this is a rivalry game. I mean, these two teams have played each other so close for the last couple of years, going back to, I think it was out of the last 9 meetings, 4 have been decided by 2 runs or fewer. And here we are in a tie ball game in the 7th. San Antonio looking to keep it going. 1-0 misses. 2-0. Ground ball right at Morales over to first in time, and that'll do it. But A&M San Antonio ties it up. A&M Victoria looking to walk it off in the bottom of the 7th here on the A&M Victoria Sports Network. lights have come on. We go to the bottom of the 7th, tie game, 5-5. Faith Hoover looks at a ball high from Ramos. What a game we've had. A&M-Victoria led 3-1 and then led 5-3 as Hoover has worked herself into a 2-0 count here. You can hear the excitement in the A&M-Victoria dugout. 2-0. Called strike at the belt. It's Hoover, Carr, and Lankley Wordlow. Hoover starts off the inning with a single into right field. Just what the doctor ordered. Now it's Maddie Carr. She is 1 for 2 today and has reached in all 3 plate appearances. She wants to keep that going following that leadoff single. This one lined over the head of the left fielder, Luera. Hoover's got wheels. She's rounding third. Maddie Carr delivers the walk-off. A&M-Victoria wins game 1, 6-5 on a walk-off double by Maddie Carr. What a game, and A&M-Victoria prevails 6-5. Game 2 coming up momentarily. We'll have that for you here. Don't go anywhere.